Hello, everyone. Today we would like to introduce the particle counter ZR1630 and 1640. The particle counter uses the principle of light scattering to measure the size and number of suspended particles in the air. There are 6 channels to collect particles. With particle sizes of 0.3, 0.5, 1, 3, 5, 10, 0 micrometer, the flow rates of ZR1630 and ZR1640 are 28.3 LPM and 100 LPM. Built-in high-precision fan can control flow stably. Turn on the instrument. It will enter the self-test interface, and you can log in after passing the self-test. Click Username to select the user, insert the password to log in. The factory default password is 20072007. You can also click Exit in the home interface to log out. Please note that there is no need to log in when a new instrument is powered on for the first time, and it will enter the home interface directly. There are 4 menus in the home interface: Settings, Measure, Query, and Maintain. Enter the Settings interface to set the date, time, temp unit, and user MGMT. Here temp unit means temperature unit. User MGMT means 3-level user management. Now I would like to introduce the function of 3-level user management. Enter the user MGMT interface. There will be 3 roles. Number 1 administrator, operator and administrator. The system has preset 8 users. The username and role of the number 1 administrator account cannot be modified. The factory default password for number 1 administrator is 20072007. The checkmark after the number 1 administrator indicates that the 3-level user management is enabled. Click the pencil icon to enter the user management of number 1 administrator. If we close the user MGMT, then the next time the instrument is powered on, it will log in with the number 1 administrator by default and enter the main interface directly. The number 1 administrator can modify the role and password of all the preset users. After modifying and enabling a user, the user can be selected the next time you log in. Second level. Administrator can use all functions except maintain. Third level. Operator can only enter the measure, query interface, and can only switch rooms during measurement but cannot modify parameters. Now let's move to the measure menu. There will be the currently selected room information and measurement mode. Click the room name to enter the zones interface, select one room to edit. Insert the room name and area. Select the standard, class and status. The instrument will automatically calculate the site as a reference according to the selected standard. Click OK to return to the zones, and select one room to use. Click the mode name to enter the parameter interface, select one mode to edit the parameters. Insert the para name, delay, duration, interval, times. Select the volume unit and units. The volume is automatically calculated based on the sampling time. Select the measured particle size, threshold, and whether to alarm when the particle concentration of the particle size exceeds the set threshold. Click OK to return to the parameter and select one parameter to use. Please click the self-purification before the measurement. No external high-efficiency filter is required. The self-purification cycle is 1 minute and will be performed continuously for 10 cycles. When multiple sites are set in the room, the instrument will display move to the next site after each point is measured. At the next point, click Start to continue measuring. The introduction of measure is finished. Let's move to the query menu. There are sample data and system log. Enter the sample data interface. You can check the historical sampling date, print data, and export data to the USB disk. Click Reports. The 95% UCL will be automatically calculated. You can print and export the reports to the USB disk. Enter the system log. You can check user operation records. The maintenance and calibration interface is mainly used for instrument debugging. Non-professionals are not allowed to operate it. That's all. If you want to know more about particle counter, please read the instruction manual carefully.